Hi, Holly Perkins, and today we are talking about my journey through depression. This is a topic that I've wanted to talk about for a while, and this is going to be the first in a three-part series. We all know this is a very complex issue, and I've held off for a very long time having this conversation with you because of that. But I want to share some of my personal story and especially a lot of the tips and tools that I have learned through this process that can really help. Every single day, I have women approaching me for private coaching where symptoms and the conversation of depression, mood, anxiety, and stress disorder are coming into play. So I've really come to realize how prevalent this issue is for so many women, and I really want to bring it out into the open and have a real conversation about it. So this is the first in a three-part series, and this topic is going to focus specifically on the consideration of exercise. So first and foremost, it's really important to understand, as I said, that depression, mood disorders, stress, and anxiety is a very complex issue. I want to share my experience as well as the things that I have learned along the way that are very helpful. The second thing to remember is that if you are really, really suffering right now, please seek the help of a loved one or a professional. It's really important. Your life is too valuable to spend in a place of sadness or despair. And then the last is to remember, as I said, this is my story, and I want to share with you the things that have really helped me because I know and I'm seeing every day that they are really helping my clients. So as I pull back and look at this issue, what I'm coming to realize through science and through my work with people over 23 years is that there are a lot of biological factors that could be contributing to blue mood, depression, clinical depression, stress, anxiety, all of these kinds of symptoms. Biology can be at play even more than you realize, and so often women want to resort to this notion that it's all psychology and all emotions. And what I'm finding is psychology and emotion behind this topic is only about 50% of the conversation, and often it's less than 50% of the conversation. If you can work on your biology and getting your machinery right through the things that I'm going to be talking about, a lot of these symptoms can be lifted so that you're able to look at it with clarity, so that you can really assess what is truly going on that's not being influenced by biology or body chemistry. So I'm really going to talk a lot about getting biology and chemistry right. And today, the first area is exercise. The first thing that you need to know is that we have tons of research that proves over and over and over all forms of physical activity are profound in the battle against all mood disorders, depression, stress, and anxiety. You have to be exercising and you have to be physically active. It is critical, and we know there is some research that even supports that exercise modalities alone are as effective at treating symptoms of minor depression and mood disorders as effectively as prescription medications. So if you're in that territory of minor disorder, exercise might be all you need, in addition to the other topics in part 2 and part 3 that I'm going to talk about in the coming weeks. When it comes to exercise, number one, it's critical that you are exercising and that you are creating balance in your body through consistent activity. Going out hard and fast and then retracting for 2 weeks is not the best approach. You want to find a weekly routine that you can stick with, that's consistent, that promotes balance and wellness. You don't want your exercise programming to be creating more fatigue. It should be a series of activities and a volume that makes you feel better, that really promotes better mood, restoration and wellness. Make sure that you're really finding a weekly routine that does that for you. The next thing is it's really important that you stay committed to your activity plan even during the times when you are really down and out. I've been there. I'm able to speak from experience. During those days when it's hard to get out of bed or it's hard to get off the couch, you've got to stay committed to your activity and your fitness routine, even if it's going outside for a walk for 10 minutes or getting to the gym for some social time. You've got to stay committed even when you really, really, really don't want to. And then lastly, a little bit of nuts and bolts is what are the activities that you should include in a given week to really promote that balance and that wellness. Number one, research shows that strength training is a powerful tool in the battle of depression and mood disorders. Make sure that you're including at least 2 full body strength workouts every single week. Again, you want these workouts to make you feel great, make you feel empowered, and not add to your weekly fatigue or exhaustion. The next thing is you've got to be including some cardio. I request that you max out at 2 high intensity workouts per week, no more than 2, and be sure that you're including some moderate, steady state workouts. This could be walking, jogging, elliptical, swimming, dancing, something that is a consistent heart rate, that's moderate, that makes you feel good, maybe 2 times a week, maybe 3 times a week, just enough to make you feel better. But those cardio workouts are really, really important. Next, you want to make sure that you include something restorative. It could be a meditation class. It could be a gentle restorative yoga class. It could be Tai Chi or stretching, something that really promotes balance and wellness and anti-stress. And then the last thing is make sure that you're having fun with it. If you hate those strength training workouts, you gotta do them anyway, but make sure that you've got other activities in the week that you really enjoy. For me, it's yoga. I love going to my yoga class. It makes me so happy. I love going on walks in my neighborhood, and I really love hiking with friends. So make sure that you've got some activities at each week that you really love and enjoy. It could be dancing in your living room, something that lifts your mood and really makes you happy. I hope this helps. I know it's going to stir a huge conversation. I hope you'll join in with me. You can leave your comments below, and more importantly, I hope you will join me on this segment of Live with Holly. It happens every Wednesday on Facebook and Instagram at 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be talking even more about this topic in the next 3 weeks, as this is a 3-part series. This week, we're talking all about the exercise considerations to really help you battle depression or symptoms of depression, mood, stress, and anxiety disorders. I hope this helps. I'll see you next time.